return for 2021. We're looking for you guys to send in your best submissions, whether it be a friend, a family member, anybody. Who is the fan of the year in the NFL? Show us your love for football, and you visit NFL.com/fan of the year for your chance to not only win this award and be the NFL fan of the year, but you get to attend Super Bowl 56 in Los Angeles. That's a good segue because we're going out to Los Angeles as well, to the fifth member of our breakfast show, the fifth member of the morning table, Mr. Will Selva. Welcome to Good Morning Football.
Hey, what's going up to the fam? And there is Kim Jones in the house. Big fans of yours, Kim. Little Kim, Kim Fields, Kim Possible. We're glad that you're on the program.
Okay.
So, good to be on with you.
Okay.
Yes.
Little Kim,
yes. Got to go
hardcore.
for it. Got to go for it. Exactly. All right. So I'll try to make that segue now to Aaron Rodgers, the smooth segue, if you will. He did say that over the weekend he would take the next couple of weeks to figure things out. So as we await for the official announcement, soon-to-be Hall of Famer Peyton Manning appeared on MLB Network from the MLB All-Star Game in Denver and gave his 2 cents on the whole Rodgers situation.
Obviously, I hope he plays somewhere this year. The fact that Aaron Rodgers might not play this year is, I can't fathom it. He's too good of a player, too fun to watch for the fans. I personally hope it's in Green Bay because that's what I see him as. I hope they can kind of make amends and work out. That team is so close. If he were to leave there, it'd be a major change, obviously, for them. So my gut is he's not coming to Denver. My gut is Denver's going to have Drew Lock or Teddy Bridgewater be their quarterback. And at this point, you kind of know what your plan is. We can't be having a new quarterback up 3 weeks before the season.
All right, meanwhile, in other news, after 2 straight 8-8 seasons, Bears head coach Matt Nagy ready to put that behind him and thinks he has the right team moving forward. Nagy telling the Under Center podcast this year's roster has a lot of depth and the time is now in Chicago, and he's looking forward to the new season. The Washington football team will unveil a new name and logo in 2022, and President Jason Wright says the club won't be renamed the Warriors. Wright saying the team will choose an identity that unequivocally departs from any use of or approximate linkage to Native American imagery. And wide receiver Devontae Smith reuniting with former college teammate Jalen Hurts in Philadelphia and says it feels like old times with his former Alabama QB. Smith looking to lead the Eagles receiving corps as well, saying he's ready to be the guy in Philly. Travis Fulgham, the pride of Old Dominion, led the team in receiving yards with 539 in 2020. But Kim, guys, it looks like he has all the opportunities there to be the guy in Philadelphia. And Kay, as we heard yesterday, he's certainly earning rave reviews.
He certainly is. Thanks, Will. To your point, you could have just thrown it to the sound there. Lane Johnson was on our show, the offensive lineman, a great friend of the show. He's been here a bunch of times. He talked about a nickname. He gave some praise, as Will said. Take a listen.
We call him the Slim Reaper. I think that's his nickname. He's impressed early on in camp, man. He's changed the direction. His ball skills, he doesn't say a whole lot, but he does show a whole lot of what he's capable of. And I think when you have a guy that high caliber, I think he does nothing but bring everybody else along in the receiving corps. So we're excited about him. I think he's going to do tremendous things this year. And, yeah, man, the Slim Reaper, watch out for him.
Shregs, I want to be excited about the Eagles. It's anybody's division. Yes, I made the case that the Washington football team will take it away with Ryan Fitzpatrick, but we heard Lane heap praise. We heard him say that this kid is going to be the guy for the Eagles this season. I ask you, which rookie do you believe needs to be the guy for their team in 2021? A huge impact player.
Yeah, I'll go with the guy who already is the guy, and he hasn't even taken an NFL snap. He signed his contract while we were away on vacation. It's Trevor Lawrence. This guy, if the Slim Reaper is the nickname for Devontae Smith, let's go with, I don't know, Sunshine from Remember the Titans with that hair. This response I've gotten from people in Jacksonville about just how good and how professional this quarterback already is before getting hit in an NFL game is over the top. It's stuff that I haven't heard maybe since Andrew Luck. It's come in. He's already just absolutely owned the offense with Schottenheimer and, of course, Bevel down there. And then obviously has been the face of the franchise since he got there. There was a lot of concern that like Tim Tebow was going to take away. I haven't heard Tim Tebow's name mentioned since the Jaguars actually said they were bringing him in for camp, which is probably a good thing. And it also is a testament to just how great the headlines have been from Trevor Lawrence. I think Trevor Lawrence can make an impact right away. He might be one of the NFL's top 16 quarterbacks in year one. He is that good and that polished after all of his high school and college experience being the number one guy and having all that spotlight on him.
No doubt about it. I'll go with the guy that I felt like slid in the draft, and that's Najee Harris for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was drafted 24th overall. I thought he would go a lot earlier. He was dominant in college, as we know. But enough about him. This is more about the Steelers, though. The Steelers averaged fewest rushing yards per game in 2020. This is the Pittsburgh Steelers. We know what we know them for. That's a great defense and always being able to run the rock. They were last in rush yards per game, yards per carry, and rush TDs, they were tied for 27th. This isn't old school Steelers football, so what did they do? They went out and they addressed it. They got a guy that can help them with that, and I feel like he is going to do just that. If Jerome Bettis was the bust, we're giving out nicknames today. We got the Slim Reaper, Devontae Harris. Peter Schrager said that Trevor Lawrence is sunshine, as we all know from Remember the Titans. I feel like he might be the Greyhound ground and pound because he can put people on his back and carry him as far as he needs to. And they're going to need him to be that guy. This isn't just a pick to satisfy the fans and say, let's get a running back because we need one. No, they need one because this is what they lean on. And also, Ben Roethlisberger, at this age and how he finished the season last year, where we saw the age might have got to him a little bit, is going to need to hand the ball off to a true workhorse. And I feel like Najee Harris is exactly that for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Nate, I love the Greyhound ground and pound. I love it so much that I'm picking two rookies on my end. One is Kyle Pitts. I'm almost always biased when I go to a player or a team's pro day because you actually get to see them up close and personal. And in the case of Pitts, I got to interview him after the workout. He is just so impressive, and no one needs me telling them that. I think the entire NFL is aware of that. Without Julio in Atlanta, I have to believe this will become certainly one of Matt Ryan's favorite targets. And then my other one is Micah Parsons in Dallas. I am fascinated about how Dan Quinn will use that guy right there, number 11. He's only played linebacker, guys, for a couple of years. He came into Penn State as a defensive end and running back. He's versatile, and Quinn will find a way to use that.
I love it. I'm surprised you didn't want to talk Jets, Kim, so I will. Zach Wilson, to me, is this guy. And yes, it's been tough for the Jets trying to find a quarterback. Geno Smith, Mark Sanchez, Sam Darnold. They haven't been able to find that dude to build their franchise around. And I'm not expecting, by the way, and a lot of people I think are with the new coach and the reinvigoration of the fan base. I love it. I don't even need the Jets to go to the playoffs year one. I think that personally is unreasonable considering what is around him. Just show me the flashes of talent that allowed you to draw comparisons to one Patrick Mahomes and one Aaron Rodgers. Show me the fearlessness. Show me the leadership. Show me and show this fan base, show us here at the breakfast table, that you are the type of player that we can build a franchise around, one that we can get comfortable with for years to come. I know that seems like poo-pooing it. It's low expectations for the Jets. Maybe they'll go farther. Maybe they'll blow my expectations away. Just show me you're a guy we can build this entire thing around. What do you guys think? At GMFB with the rookies, impact players, who has to be that dude? I'll tell you the dudes that are coming on the show. Trey Turner, Cam Jordan. We've got Shaq Barrett all joining our program today. Very, very excited about that. So we will have all of that coming up in just a little bit. And the Cowboys